Hey all. So today's video is going to be a Guilds of Ravnica draft. Much better than the M19 drafts. Um, I actually ended up getting a nice Dimir draft going, and it went really well, although it won't seem like it to start. So, yeah, I mean, great things around the surveil mechanics, obviously, with Guilds of Ravnica, and then I had pulled Mnemonic Betrayal, was fantastic in some of the games. So, yeah, check it out. And I think I'm gonna do another draft here tonight, and then that should be up shortly as well. So yeah, feel free to like and subscribe. Come back for the next draft. Ooh, Chemist's Insight's good. Beast Whisper. When you cast a creature spell, draw a card. Mm, Chemist's Insight's actually pretty good. I'm gonna try Beast Whisper, see what comes up next. Oh, Mnemonic Betrayal. Can go with like it's kind of Dimir discard theme on them, I guess. Exile all cards from all opponents' graveyards. You may cast those spells this turn, and you may spend mana as those any type at the beginning of the next end step. If any of those cards in exile. That's a pretty good card for only 3 mana. And then I could Thought Erasure on top of that. Thought Erasure is a good pull for that. True Fire Captain's awesome. I love True Fire Captain. Okay, so some kind of Dimir thing going on, I guess. Hired Poisoners, fantastic. Unexplained Disappearance is really good too, though. Especially with the Surveil. The Veiled Shade's really good. I think I go with the Poisoner, though. Good blocker. Deals 3 damage. Ooh. That could be good. I mean, what's the alternatives here? Maximum altitude, whatever. And then Barrier Bones. I think Silent Dart's actually okay here. Knight of the Child of the Night. Yeah, Knight of the Child. Child of the Night or Passwall Adept. Target creature can't be blocked this turn. He's a good blocker at a 1/3. He needs to get some bigger things here going on though. Never Happened could be good. Severed Strands. Sacrifice the creature. Oh, Vicious Rumors though. 1 damage to each opponent. Each opponent discards a card. That could go really good with the Mnemonic Betrayal. I hope that comes back. I think I'd rather have Never Happened though. Creeping Chill, that could be great. Gotta get more Surveil going for it. Alright, gotta get some creatures, so this is good. Although, do I want the Flyer instead? I think I'd rather have the Flyer. Guess I get 2 of them. Vicious Rumor, cool. Dimir Lock could have been good too. Alright, Veiled Shade's a really good creature pull. It doesn't really matter. Yep. Ooh, Response Resurgence. Such a good card. Disinformation Campaign. I really want to do Response Resurgence because I actually use it in some of my decks. But I don't think I can skip Disinformation Campaign here. Oh, Devious Cover Up too. Ooh, Darkblade Agent. Oh, this is deadly. This is a good. Wow, this is a good setup I got going here. So let's see. Devious Cover Up's always good. Um, that's okay. Destroy target creature with Surveil 2 is great. Flash when there's a battlefield. Surveil 1 could be great. Great blocker. I think I like Dark Blade Agent. Alright. Again, some more good things here. There's the battlefield Surveil 2. It's always good. Hired Poisoner is great. Moonmark Painter. Target creature gains. Where it's the number of creature cards in your graveyard. I don't know that I go creature heavy enough for Moonmark. Whispering Agent could be really good here as well, so can the Locket. I think I'm going to go with the Higher Poisoner, though. I just love Death Touch creatures. Death Touch creatures are so good. Wand of Vertebrae doesn't really work here. I do like the card for limited, but in a Golgari deck. Child of the Night, Leapfrog, never happened. I guess never happened. How many creatures do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 creatures. Select a scenario, return target X creatures of the creature type of your choice to their owner's hand, or do I want the giant wall? I mean, even if that's just a two play for one, that could be good. Could get behind that. Hired Poisoner and Leapfrog both could be good, so can Spinal Centipede. Go for another Hired Poisoner. I think at this point, Muse Strike is a flyer. I think Spinal Centipede has a little bit more to do here, though. Pitiless Gorgon I could play as well, but I think I like the Spinal Centipede. Invert, switch to powers to 2 target creatures. Another bat. I actually think I might like the invert. Should probably take the bat just in case. Alright. The crab could be a really good blocker. Or I could surveil. All creatures gain -1/-1 until end of turn. The problem is that turns off the bats. So I really don't like that. Guess I'm taking Moon Mark. Yeah, really nothing here. Yeah. Nothing really going for us. Oh boy. Yeah, I'll take a Ritual Discovery Disperse status statue too. Oh, I hope I can come back around for that. That'd be good. Alright. Dazzling Lights, I think that's great combat trick. I don't think I mean, creatures are alright. I think I need, that'll be good. Keep my Surveil up. I should get more Surveil going if I can. Crawl Swarm, or discard a creature card, return Crawl Swarm from your graveyard to your hand. There's nothing great here. I might just take this. X life and charge X number of creatures you control. Camaraderie. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for the greed for this one. Nothing I cared about too much there. Notion Rain's really good. I don't have any kind of counters, but I think I really like that Notion Rain there. Vicious Rumor could be good. Flower Flourish, nice. Yeah, not really much here. Go for the Locket. Yeah, this is dead. I already have enough Never Happen. I think I'd rather get another Dazzling Lights. Child of the Night or the Crab Boy. Crab Boy. And really nothing here, huh? Take the Locket just in case I decide I want more card draw. Alright. What can we not use? Definitely want Ritual Slit in there. Alright, 9 cards to take out. What are we looking like here? 16 creatures, 16 non-creatures, so that's alright. A lot of Hired Poisoners. The problem is right now, I think my best bet is, well, I do have some big flyover threat with the bats. So that's kind of good. Other than that, the Mnemonic Betrayal is one of the main things, and just keeping our opponent out of cards. Veiled Shade can pump pretty big. I think I take out him. Although we don't have a lot of 2-drops. Target creature opponent. Yeah, but I don't think he's worth anything really, to be honest. Alright, we have a lot of 1-drops, we have a lot of 3 and 4, so I should probably take out some 3 and 4. Maybe one of the Muse Strike represents draw and flying. Take out one of the crabs. Moonmark Painter actually can be good here now, because I do have enough creatures. What else? What else? What else? Darkblade Agent's good. Veiled Shade's good. Spinal Centipede. Maybe take out a Never Happened. I don't know that I really need two Vicious Rumors going on here. Maybe I just take that down to 1 as well. I don't know. I don't know what to cut here. I like everything we have. Maybe I do cut the Drake. Creature gains Menace. He gets +X/+0. That could be a good final hit. Creeping Chill's great here. Boy. Maybe Spinal Centipede? Well, I could take out some pretty big creatures. I really don't like any of the 2-drops we have. We might just sit out of 2-drops, to be honest. Other than Discovery and Thought Erasure. Maybe Silent Dart isn't that good. I mean, I have a lot of Death Touch, right, with Hired Poisoners. I have stuff for Barrier of Bones. I have ways to keep them out of there. No, Barrier of Bones is actually good with the Surveil in here. Maybe I do drop the Vicious Rumors down by 1. I don't know that that is enough value. Probably take a Swamp Run down to 16 lands. Maybe a Selective Snare. I can combine Selective Snare with Never Happened, I guess. Never Happened is an exile ability. Not putting it into the graveyard, so maybe I take out Never Happened. I don't know why I thought Never Happened was a Thought Erasure based ability. Because Mnemonic Betrayal is just in graveyard, right? Yeah, and then you exile it. And then those cards, not all exile cards. Sure, Dazzling Lights doesn't get to be the key card. We'll give it its run for now. Mnemonic Surveil. Why not? Whew. Oh boy. This is going to take a little bit to get off. I'm going to try it. I have some of the key cards in my hand. I got some fly overhead. I would like Vicious Rumors to be a Hired Poisoner, but take what we can get. He goes to the bottom, so that's good. Dazzling Lights is really good, especially after I get this information campaign out. Pitiless Gorgon. So Pitiless Gorgon I can play when it comes to turn 6 with Mnemonic Betrayal. Ooh, Dimir Locket's nice too though. Thought Erasure. So nice. Oh, Plague Crafter. What a card. I think the Locket's the right play here. Get that rolling. Then I can play Dazzling Lights, Disinformation Campaign next turn, and see where to go from there. I may need to throw in the Bats and put it on the Okapi. I think that's probably the right play. Next, I'll Dazzling Lights this turn, and then next turn I can oh, that's good. Veiled Shade and Hired Poisoner. Oh, he got a Loxodon. Oh, wow. Well, I guess I really can't use the Bats this turn, huh? Could do another Disinformation Campaign. I need to start drawing mana. Deadweight, Plague Crafter. Now, do I Dazzling Light something now? Do I wait until I have the Veiled Shade out? I probably wait until I have the Veiled Shade out, right? Alright, or I can Mnemonic Betrayal and then pull something for 3 out. I could, it's not really that great. Veiled Shade, Pump Veiled Shade, and Dazzling Lights. You create a number, tap a number on tap creature you control, he gets +1/+1. Alright, so I can pump Veiled Shade. Comes a 3/3. Now, do I take out the Okapi or the Ladev Champion? Probably the Ladev Champion. Oh, I fucked that up. Okay, never mind. I didn't even get to surveil. Accidentally clicked the button. Darkblade Agent is nice here, but I don't think I have enough. Yeah, I mean, because I can... The only thing I could really do right now... is I could play Deadweight, but I don't have enough mana to do a lot of this stuff. So maybe I need to put some more mana back in my deck and put some of the lower end creatures back in. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I could do here to win. No matter what I do, I'm dead. This is a fantastic opening hand except for the land. I'm sure that has been said so many times it isn't even funny. Yeah. I actually kind of want to wait until turn 2 to play Barrier Bones, but we have Discovery Dispersal for turn 2. I don't know that I need the crab. I think I need blue mana more than I need the crab, right? Higher Poisoner is fantastic. I would rather get the Shade out though, because next turn if I draw a land, I could play the Darkblade Agent and the Poisoner. The only thing is Ritual of Soot kind of screws my side up unless he really way overpowers me, which is, well, very possible here. Spinal Centipede's actually looking pretty darn good here. The only other thing is a Veiled Shade Pump with a higher Poisoner just to keep his creatures off the board. And then maybe let him build up so I can Ritual of Soot him. Either that or I do Spinal Centipede, sack that. I think I like the... How do I want to do this? So he's going with the Mentor theme. Interesting. Okay. So basically what I have to do right here is I have to run the Hired Poisoner into him and then Ritual of Soot everything. Oh man. I love not getting blue mana. Come on, commit more, buddy. You want to commit all of your things. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You mentoring him. Okay. Gotta stop the damage. Yep, I know. It's not enough, but whatever. Oh my god, come on. Is this how this game's playing out today? I just have to stop the damage at this point. Yay variance in freaking limited environments. Oh, fan-freaking-tastic. Yeah, that's me dead. Oh man, oh, we have a 2, 3, and 4 play and the mana to do it. So I don't think I could pass this up. Fortunately, we're going second, which puts us at a big disadvantage, especially since we don't have any turn 1 plays. Which we have a million of them, so interesting. I would really appreciate if my opponent would choose whether or not to keep their 7 cards. There you go. You only have 7 of them. Maybe I should just pull that Chemist's Insight off the bat instead of, or maybe just stayed in green. I don't know. Barrier Bones. Hired Poisoner, good pick. Yep. Well, the good thing is, Hired Poisoner is really easy to draw back with Mnemonic Betrayal. Once he gets in the grave, I can just Mnemonic Betrayal him onto my side of the field just for 8, even if I just want to grab the Hired Poisoner. They say 8 for 4, even if I just want to grab the Hired Poisoner. Or I could Dazzling Lights that Hired Poisoner. That would be funny. I think I'm going to do that. I'll let the Poisoner go through this turn, play the Dimir Locket, and then play Dazzling Lights. I'd be surprised if he doesn't attack with the Hired Poisoner. Yeah. The other thing I could do is wait for it on the crab with the Erstwhile, but he's tapped out of mana. The only thing he has left is the Erstwhile. Don't know where he's lost. Anyway, looks like he has some kind of Golgari thing, which actually works into our Mnemonic Betrayal. The only problem is getting the mana sufficient to actually do some things with it. But, it shouldn't be too hard. Interesting. I guess he got that in the hand. Best time to play it's now, right? Mm-hmm. You can pump the Erstwhile if you want. I mean, that's you don't have too many options here. Doesn't really matter, I guess. Playing the crab out next turn anyway. So the crab is a perfect blocker for the Erstwhile Trooper. So unless he has some kind of destroy creature, which I think he has to have one more black mana for. I forget what it's called in here. I had the option to draft and I can't even remember. He would be real weird to attack here. I mean, it would be a bad play. Just flat out. Okay. So he wants that in the graveyard for something. It's interesting. Is he gonna bring it back straight onto the battlefield? See, Mood Mark's useless for me. Hired Poisoner's fine. Maybe he has a Crawl Forager, but he would have played that. He would have played that if he had a Crawl Forager, and that's just what he wanted. Imp. Flying, sacrifice, part of your opponent reveals and shoots a non-land card from it. That player discards that card. Activate this only anytime you can activate a sorcery. So what I could do here is I have 4 mana. I kind of want to get that Poisoner off first, or the Trooper first, to get that as well. But I could pull back the Imp. I do want to get that Imp out of his hand first. And I think he wants me to trade into that, but if I pull the cards out with Mnemonic Betrayal, it becomes problematic for him. Hired Poisoner in that, so... The other thing I could do is activate his ability, but I want to get that Imp off the battlefield. That's the only problem, is I do want that Imp off the battlefield. Choose a non-land card from it. Yeah, I want that off the battlefield. That is a really cool animation. I may have played that too early. It's kind of hard to tell. And I don't think I want to sacrifice the Imp. Oh, especially not now. Golgari Fine Broker. Nice. Alright, Dimir Locket will give me some card draw. Oh my god, did he really just draw Molder Hulk? I mean, he's still screwed because of the Hired Poisoner, but at the same time, it stops me from doing a lot. Man, I could still give target creature unblockable, right? Golgari Fine Broker and Molder Hulk. This dude has a pretty nice setup. I'm not gonna lie. I like his whole deck setup here you got going on. Guessing he has a way to bring that back. Golgari Fine Broker again, maybe? I mean, he could have pulled 2 of them. Or maybe he just wanted the Hired Poisoner back in his grave, because that gives him 4 creatures. Again, He has one card in his hand. I don't think it's that difficult to figure out what to do here. Dazzling Lights is fantastic. Thought Erasure is fantastic. Discovery Dispersal is fantastic. Yeah, I'll play this out again. Sure, I get to card draw and have Discovery Dispersal and Dazzling Lights to bring it back. And Barrier of Bones. Ritual of Soot, but I think that actually hurts me more than it hurts him at this point. Oh, now I'm roping him, not paying attention. Yeah, you pretty much have to play that out, right? Another crab. Ooh, Hired Poisoner is good. I mean, this is obviously a big old debate. I mean, unless he has his own Ritual of Soot, this is going to be kind of difficult for him to pull back, I think. Reading all the cards. Maybe he's extremely new to the game, although he is silver and limited, which takes at least something to do, right? I don't know why you would double block. You can't block that. I paid for it. Can't block that, that's flying. Creeping Chill goes straight to the grave. Probably should have held the Hired Poisoner back as like a trick, or so that he doesn't know, or Ritual of Soot or whatever, but kind of just want to start applying damage, because next turn Pass Wall Adept could make me go for lethal very easily. Okay. That's lethal, buddy. No. Okay. My bad. I missed it by one. Do I want to play the crab again? Yeah, we'll see what I get here first. I'll keep this Hired Poisoner back. I don't need another one out there. So, really nothing he could do. He could board wipe me, but then I have Hired Poisoner, and then I could dispersal whatever he throws onto the board after that. Hired Poisoner turn 1 and turn 2. hopefully Dimir lock it on turn 3, and then that would give me a Wish Coin Crab turn 4. Although I could play a Spinal Centipede on turn 3 instead, I guess. This information campaign's always nice. So he is in white and green. Seems to be pretty common. Do I want to throw it on the second poisoner? Let's see what he does here. Okay. It's fine. Got another poisoner in backup. Since he is drafting Righteous Blows, which is all good for him, I love that card for limited. He will probably force me to keep these hired poisoners back. Unless he does that. Disinformation campaign. Next turn with Barrier of Bones, maybe? No, I could do Dimir Locket and Barrier Bones next turn, I guess, right? Target attacking or blocking creature, so it has to be current. Alright, that's good. I get a little more mana going here. Target attacking creature without flying gains flying until end of turn. I did not know that they made this card. This is just like Pegasus Courser. Might as well attack. Doesn't have the mana for Righteous Blow, so... Dev Champion. Everybody's using him today. Alright, so how do I play this here? I think I might have to start pressuring the crab. But if I can... I mean, I could play Barrier Bones. I can't replay Disinformation Campaign. I could play the Locket and the Barrier, though. Because that's going to gain flying. And then I'll have 6 mana to work with next turn, and I could Spinal Centipede in Disinformation Campaign, I guess. Hired Poisoner works very well here. Unfortunately, I actually do need a little bit more mana. I need some black mana. If one of these, like this, if this would have been a swamp instead of an island, would have been much better off, because I think if I count correctly, I could have played everything. No, I can't. I only have 6. So Spinal Centipede, Disinformation Campaign. Those are going to be my 2 turns. 2 plays next turn. Yep. That's what I figured. Just fine. I will need to start pressuring, so it's Spinal Centipede coming down will be nice. More islands. There's also an argument to hold Disinformation Campaign until he's down to like 1 card. But since he knows I have it at this point, it doesn't matter. He should be playing around it anyway, theoretically. Either way, whatever he's dropping is probably going to be good because he's stuck on land, so it's going to be actual plays that he's dropping. Pardon me. Sorry, I just had one of those all of a sudden coughs. Urban Utopia, interesting. Okay. Because you'd think he would have wanted that to draw, but I guess not. Spinal Centipede keeps something. Well, or I could just go with the higher Poisoner. I mean, this will stop him from attacking with something anyway. Yeah, we'll go with this. I gotta keep pressuring him. It's 1 damage. I'm on the... He's on the 20 turn clock here. It's fine though. I mean, I think realistically he attacks with everything. No, I don't know how he would play this. I guess he'd probably just attack with Ledev and then tap the shield mate. I could play the crab and the poisoner next turn. Get out some creatures. But that's going to leave him open if he does that. But yep. Yeah, it is. Because, yeah, he has to pay. It doesn't create a token. He has to pay mana to create a token. Alright, now I'm really starting to put threats. He is giving me more right back. Is he going to double tap? Yep. Definitely doesn't feel good. 2, 3, 4. Sack the locket. See what I can grab. Dazzling Lights is fantastic here. Unfortunately, I can't do Darkblade Agent this turn. I need to hold Dazzling Lights. Because otherwise next turn he can kill me. Oh, that smarts. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I have just enough. He has to tap at least one. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that's game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Holy crap. That was a good game. Higher Poisoner turn 1, Disinformation 3, and a creature turn 4. I think I like it. Would not mind picking up a 2-drop. Alright, they mulliganed and scribed to the bottom. Good sign. Guildgate. Nice, nice. Might as well attack. Not in red. Doesn't look like they have anything with haste. Even if they did, probably wouldn't even... I say they're not in red, and then they get this crap. That's really annoying. I'm not sure what to do about that. Unless I could pull... I was just going to say unless I could pull Dazzling Lights. So that's fun. Looks like I won't be using one of my creatures on turn 4. I will be using Dazzling Lights on the Swiftblade Vindicator. Unfortunately, that means I have no other play to make. But he's stuck on land, it looks like. Take another Dazzling Lights and a Spinal Centipede. What do I want to have for next turn? Dazzling Lights I can keep open. I think I just want to start applying pressure while he's down. Okay. I really don't want to have to use the Dazzling Lights yet. I mean, he's probably not going to attack with Swiftblade, right? Unless he has some kind of combat trick. Alright, land would be pretty good here. That way I could play out the Spinal Centipede. It's close to land, but it's not quite land. What does he have? A Locket? Ooh. Wojak. Does he not? I'm confused. Does he not realize that that will happen? Can't play out the Locket and this? Yeah, I can. Might be a little early for that, but I think I'll be fine. I don't want Wojak out there. Wojak's a little... Yeah, and Parhelion Patrol's whatever. Unfortunately, the Wishcoin Crab can't get through it, but... What does he have? Just Flying Vigilance and Mentor. He might choose to try and trade that into my bat. Or that into my bat. Either way, the bat's staying. That's not good. Alright, he represents 4 damage if I come through the air with the bat. I represent 3. I think this is the right play. Because, here's the thing. If he attacks anything on the ground for me, or defends anything on the ground for me, it's actually good. Because they can't do anything blocking-wise. And they all have good benefits. So I could Dazzling Lights one of his creatures, and then therefore absorb damage, but that doesn't look like what he wants to do anyway, so that's fine with me. Probably should have played down the swamp. No, I don't want him to know what I have. If he attacks and hits me for 4, I really don't care. Because I'm hitting him for a lot more right now. Okay. Oh. Ah, that was a misclick. I didn't mean to do that yet. I will play this out with the Veiled Shade. Okay. I don't... He must have a combat trick. No, I guess it just evens itself out. And then he'll double block that. I'm actually okay losing the Spinal Centipede. And I'll actually bring the crab up so that he can't keep blocking it out like that. And then I need to not misclick at the end of his turn this turn and actually sack the Dimir Locket like a normal player would. Unless I need to pump Veiled Shade for something. I mean, he has to keep back for blocks. I don't know why auto tap is so terrible in this game. Did I play land this turn? I don't think I did, so I could draw that, that's another flyer, that's fine. Represents lethal, he has to block. Do I really want to do that because I can't play out? Yeah, but I'll still have card advantage. I can keep the Veiled Shade. Alright. Let's see what he has for me this time. A concede button. Alright, that evens it out. I have some cards. They do some things. I don't think I like them. Mnemonic Betrayal's not good here. Mnemonic Betrayal, we want to draw late game. Not worth it. Barrier Bones, I can surveil into something good possibly, and Ritual of Soot's good. And once I get to turn 4, I have some good plays, but I think I need some earlier on stuff. This is nice. Creeping Chill, I wish would be in the deck. I wish I had blue mana, and of course I drew Mnemonic Betrayal again. Find the mulligan system interesting. To me, when you mulligan, you put the cards at the bottom, and then you whatever. I mean, and then I get Ritual of Soot again. Like, I don't know. This hand isn't very promising. If I draw blue mana here, it could be okay. I don't, so. Again, if I drew blue mana here, it could be okay. I just need mana at this point, too. I mean, really, 2 blue mana in a row, I think, is where I want to be. That's good. Alright, Pass Wall Adept is a card as well. Alright, so another blue mana would be good. Probably just... I don't know if I'd play Creeping Chill or Pass Wall Adept at that point. Some kind of Golgari thing, maybe? Iron Shell Beetle. Okay. Ooh, Notion Rain. So he has to block. Alright. Unless he wants me to draw a card, he has to block. Still no land. I mean, I didn't... So here's the thing. I kept those cards because these cards are, like, super key. But in reality, that may not have been the best play. Because I still need a land. Now, the good thing is I got card draw, so next turn I should still draw land, but... That's good for him. Alright, there's some land. We get some disinformation campaign going here. Ha ha ha, man. And what's funny is, even if I would have manually tapped that to choose one, I still would have chosen blue because of Dazzling Lights. Just have more of them. I would assume that that would be the card I would draw. But, hey, it's what it is. Alright, now, I don't know if I want to play Thought Erasure or Barrier Bones next turn if I don't pick up a land. Even if I do, I mean, there's argument to start, like, actually putting flyers up so that I could take off, like, the Rock Charger, which I think I'm gonna do. I mean, I could play the Pass Wall Depth, Thought Erasure. I'll put up the Bat and the Barrier Bones. Swamp could be good. We do need mana. But at the same time, what do I need here? I mean, what am I going to do next turn? So I'm going to play Disinformation Campaign and Thought Erasure, which is going to take up all of my mana. And then I'm probably, yeah, we'll keep it there. That's fine. If he wants to block it, he can. What's he have in the graveyard so far? Just that. Gateway Plaza. He's going to lose 2 cards out of his hand next turn. That's pretty big. That's going to basically put him down to almost top decking. Or if he has land, it will put him down to top decking. Loxodon Restore is a great card, though. Ho ho ho. Alright, so here's the deal. Golgari Findbroker, return any target permanent card. So, I mean, I think I have to take that, and then just... How do I deal with the Candlelight Vigil, though? I can't deal with the Candlelight Vigil. That's good. I've surveilled, right? Yeah. Or is he just going to return that? I mean, if he wants to return that, that's fine. What can I play out of his? I still really can't play much. I mean, I could play Citywide Bust if he returns that, and Golgari Findbroker is a 4. So, actually, if he plays Golgari Findbroker, gets Loxodon Restore, and plays it out, it actually may be worth me playing Mnemonic Betrayal right now. Because he can play this. So I can play Citywide Bust, destroy those, and leave him with, like, nothing. Start applying pressure. I apply more pressure than he does with this. Theoretically, I should be able to refuel faster than him too. If he doesn't play whatever card's in his hand, it gets dropped, so... It's interesting he doesn't keep those back. I'm applying more pressure. Yeah, he gets to drop that card. So, I don't know what he was keeping it for. Yeah, that was... Oh, he doesn't have the... He doesn't have the mana to play it. Okay. Fair enough. Do I want to do bats and attack? Yeah, I think bats and attack. Yeah, mean, it's kind of interesting to me that he would go for that, considering the pressure I'm applying. And now Iron Shell Beetle doesn't have flying at all. I mean, that's perfectly fine with me. I can play out my Crab and the Pass Wall Adept, I think. And then keep Dazzling Lights open for Disinformation Campaign again. Do I want to attack with Higher Poisoner? Yeah, I do. Because you know what? I'll Dazzling Lights that right now. So what does he get? He gets +2/+2. So it's not... So unfortunately, it's not really a great block for me, but I can block with the Barrier of Bones, I guess, onto it. And at least stop it for now. Then I'll keep back the Hired Poisoner, because I really should keep back the Hired Poisoner for it. Good call. Alright. I mean, I still have fuel. There's no reason for me to stop doing what I'm doing. I mean, I'll keep the Creeping Chill as like a last hit when he thinks he's safe. But I'll just flood the board for now. So unless he got like Ritual Soot or something, I think I'm okay. And with me tapping out, because I have so many cards in my hand, tapping out looks like I don't have anything, even though I have Dazzling Lights, although the timer stopping may go against that. Yeah, I'll block with the Crab. So he must have some kind of buff? Is Unbreakable Formation in here? It's interesting. That was a misplay. I shouldn't have Dazzling Lights that, because he's just gonna pump it. Yeah. Guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, I was getting a good game. I had Creeping Chill, so... Well, I guess I could have gotten around him anyway. It doesn't matter whether I had Creeping Chill or not. I wasn't even counting what I had. I think I was thinking I just had one Crab, not two. Yeah, this is okay. 1, a 3, and a 4. I'm not unhappy with this. Jeez, the card draw engine of some of this stuff is just insane. This information campaign with Dazzling Lights is like ridiculous. The question is, do I even... I mean, he could have Justice Strike, but I think I have to take the risk. Now, do I care about that? Yeah, because this represents me keeping Higher Poisoner on the board more, and I get to Surveil too, so you could have some kind of combat trick or pump, but I doubt it would be enough. I don't really need land at this point. So that's a pretty good play, even if he decides to pump it. That's a pretty good play overall. Now Wojak is a little bit of a problem here. It's fine though. I mean, I'll apply pressure with 1 if he wants to block it. Oh, he can't attack or block alone, right? So I could have done both because he can't attack, but whatever. Fresh Face Recruit's actually kind of problematic. I don't know what the best way to deal with that is. I guess Veiled Shade pump, if I would have been less dumb. One hired poisoner's okay though, because if he attacks him with both, the hired poisoner's going to go into Wojak. It's not going to go into Fresh Face, and if he takes it out with Fresh Face now, he can't attack with Wojak, and he doesn't have First Strike. It's a mouthful. But yeah, Veiled Shade pumping for Fresh Face Recruit. Although I do think he has some kind of, well, it's not even a combat trick. That's just straight up raping me. Yeah, that Candlelight Vigil on that Fresh Face Recruit is insanity right now for me. Because I mean, even with the crab out here, so I could pump him twice, put him up to 4, but he's just gonna wipe him out. Even with the crab up, really doesn't do much. I mean, I guess I just go crab, barrier, bones, and then I should start attacking with Veiled Shade. Let's see, what do I get here? Yeah, no swamp, no thank you. And again, just attack. I'll sack out barrier bones this turn. And then the nice thing is he really can't do it. If I would have kept that swamp, actually, I could have been hitting him really hard. With the Fresh Face Recruit, he can't defend with it. He can only attack with it. I mean, he can defend with it, but it doesn't have First Strike. But that Vigilance is pretty brutal. And I don't know what else he has in his hand. And I have no card draw engine right now. Yeah, I mean, I could play this out, or I can pump the Veiled Shade. I mean, I could do both, I guess. I can pump the Veiled Shade once. Tenth District Guard stopped by the Wishcoin Crab, so that's good. And then I'm representing a lot of damage right now. If I do get any more Surveil, Darkblade Agent is fantastic. I mean, I can hit him pretty hard next turn. Oof. Although he does he not realize? Yep, now he does. Yeah, I think I just have to take that 5. That's so brutal. Pass wall depth, target creature can't be blocked this turn. I can play him out there as a chump, I guess. But then I can't attack with Veiled Shade. So right now I can double pump Veiled Shade and he goes into the Bodyguard. It's not really worth it. Pass wall depth creating an unblockable though. That is. Because next turn I can win. In multiple different ways. Unless he can give it double strike. My only concern is him giving that thing double strike right now. So I will block this all out. I don't want to pump. And I think that's what he's going for. You gain 1 life for each attacking creature you control. That should be game. I can hit him for 6 total. Demonic Betrayal's good, but I think I just win. Oh, man. I thought he had me with that Fresh Face Recruit. I guess. really would have liked to see a higher poisoner here. Wait until turn 3 to get our first creature, or turn 4, I'm sorry, to get our first creature down. But I do have Discovery Dispersal to possibly pick up a turn 3, although it looks like Barrier Bones just stepped in. If it's a land, I'll actually keep it. That'll guarantee me my turn 4. There's an argument to not keep it and then try for a land with Discovery Dispersal, because I am going to play Discovery Dispersal next turn, but... Okay, so he's playing some kind of Is-It. Unfortunately... I don't need any more land. I think I do. I think with Mnemonic Betrayal I need more land. Unfortunately, we're getting a lot of our Surveil done quickly, and I would have preferred like Discovery Dispersal to work with Darkblade Agent. Like if these cards would have been reversed, if I would have had Darkblade Agent for turn 3 and then turn 4 Discovery Dispersal, that would have been much better of a situation, but I guess beggars can't be choosers, right? Get the flyer out. You might have a counter at this point. Disdainful Stroke, wow, okay. Yep, that's fair enough. So some kind of is it control? Or maybe he's just higher end. He may have drawn like us. Top end, not too much lower down. This information campaign would be super good to pick up here. Hole. As long as you've cast an instant or sorcery, you can attack. Oh my god, really? Did I just do that? Now the problem is... I think I actually need to cast Darkblade Agent this turn. What do you have for 1 mana in Ravnica? I guess maybe a shock or something. So the problem is I really would like to get this information campaign out so he can't counter me. But Darkblade Agent gives me extra card draw, possibly kills Piston Fist, Cyclops, and everything else. So I think I need to do it this way. Radical idea. That's a nice draw for him. I mean, Barrier Bones is just a chumper anyway. So I'm fine with that. Unfortunately, I wanted him to hold that back so that I can actually kill it. If not, I'll kill it next turn and just screw the card draw. Oh. That's super good. Do I need the extra card draw, or do I just want to attack? I think I just want to attack. Dazzling Lights, while it does bring Disinformation Campaign back, I do get the Surveil, and I do get the extra card draw from Darkblade Agent. I think it's better off as a combat trick in combination with a lot of stuff. So really, it's like a combat trick next turn, more so than it is this turn. Now my only problem here is he could double block. It's interesting that he would do that. I'm fine with it. But what is he... Oh man, is that funny? That's too funny. And I can't even do the same to his because it has 4. Ocean Rain. No way. Alright. No, 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 no. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Thank God, game. Thank you for being better than I am at this. Yes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy crap. He had a rally in his hand? Jesus Christ. Thank God I did that. Now he can either, I was going to say, he can either chump out the, not chump, but equal out with the piston. Well, no, it would have been chump because it's the death touch. Or let me draw a card. Now he could play Radical Idea here and come at me for 8, and that's actually a pretty big hit. He's just going to come for 4. Veiled Shade's pretty nice here. Gives me just a basic blocker. Pass Wall of Depth is so good. Ritual Soot's probably not going to do me anything here. Hired Poisoner's fantastic. Now the question is, do I want to chump that out? I think I do. I think I'm okay trading into that. It gets it off the field and I don't have to worry about it anymore. Alright. Oof. Yeah, that's a chump and a half right there. Alright, now I got fly overhead capability and the Hired Poisoner back to block the Barging Sergeant. Alright, and I still have Dazzling Lights, which at this point might actually be better than a combat trick. It might just be better to play. Yeah, I think at this point. I don't like either of these. One's Chumper, sure, but really don't care for either of those. Okay, play down that. Nope, don't need to play it again. Alright. Fortunately, that Veiled Shade had to be a chump out. Otherwise, the Veiled Shade would be coming in with some massive damage. I mean, I didn't have to chump it out. I could have hoped that it was going to be okay, but I don't think it was worth taking that risk. We'll play Spinal Centipede down, sure. Now he has to take care of pass wall and the bats if he wants to win. So he couldn't do that. Awesome. It's a lot of good stuff. I gotta keep it. I'm going second, and I don't have anything till turn 3. But if I can get Darkblade Agent down with Notion Rain, yeah, that's what I was hoping didn't happen. It's really not useful. He would have been useful this turn, not now. So I don't know if I want to do Notion Rain yet, or if I want to do the Wishcoin Crab first to keep a heavy blocker for that. So I mean, next turn I attack in, and I could trade into the... Because there's nothing legendary I have, so it's not like... Should target legendary permanent that is an artifact, creature, or enchantment. I don't have anything legendary like that. So that's not going to really do much to me. I don't think it's worth chumping out Darkblade Agent. Although he may just kill it here somehow. Two damage to target attacking or blocking creature, probably. Oh, wow. Big old oof. Okay. Wow, Swiftblade Vindicator. Okay. Crabbo Boy it is then. Right now, Ritual Soot would be by far my best bet to win. Ritual Soot would still be my best bet. The Crab and the Bats both stay on the board with the Ritual Soot. So he obviously has some kind of pump for that. I am not going to let it happen. I mean, you could do it to Barrier Bones. I don't care. You'll trample through. There you go. Trample through, hit me for a couple damage. Sure, why not? Mirror Locket's really nice here. Nothing has reach, right? Oh boy. Okay. Gets Righteous Blowout. Gets Righteous Blowout. Okay. It's a top deck off, I guess. That's not what is this doing to me? Come on, Ritual Soot. Pass Wall Depth is such a good card. Both of these are such good cards. Do I do it? Do I just keep both of these on the board? Yeah, because I can't guarantee Ritual Soot. That's way too hard to do. Because what I'm thinking right now is Spinal Centipede could keep going through for 3 with Pass Wall Adept's ability as a worst case scenario. I don't know why it decides that it wants to do blue every single flippin' time. I mean, at this point, I think I just like let the Swiftblade Vindicator through. The only problem with attacking with Spinal Centipede is that's my best chumper. This information campaign is fantastic. Oh, and Dazzling Lights. Thank God. Again, it taps blue in the worst possible way. Alright, now I got my card draw engine. At least somewhat here, so that's good. That's not as good. It's still okay. I think this is still fine. Jeez, oh man. Should just start making pass wall unblockable too, because I don't think I'm gonna hit with pass. I don't think I'm gonna ever defend with pass wall depth. The only thing I defend is a 1/1, and even that's risky. So I think I should probably start going in with pass wall now. Our Helium Patrol, Jesus. This dude's starting to really get what he needs. Another Hired Poisoner's fine by me. Okay, and I do have the ability to make 3 creatures unblockable, so at some point I can swing in for 6. So here's the play here. He's probably going to attack with Parhealing and Swiftblade in order to pump Swiftblade. I'm going to defend with the Wishcoin Crab, and if he pumps it even further with his hand, I could Dazzling Light it. Alright, now the problem becomes, how do I deal with this? So is he going to double mentor the Vindicator? If he double mentors that, then I have to do the Hired Poisoner into it, which is still easily doable. Another Dazzling Lights. Okay, I just severely weakened him, so that's good. This battlefield target creature, that doesn't matter. He should have played that earlier and he would have been better with it. He now loses the last card he has in his hand. How do I want to play this? I have to play out the bat, right? But I want to play Pass Wall Adept. But I can't play that and Dazzling Lights, right? Right. So either play out the bat or Dazzling Light. I think I'm okay right now to not have to play out Dazzling Light. And oh, what a draw. Are you flippin' kidding me? Okay, that onto that. That onto that. That onto that. It looks good to me. You wanted all that lifelink and card draw. Fair enough. Alright, what can I get? Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Yeah, that's, I mean, that's it, right? That's game. Wow. Starting down 2 to come back for a full 7 wins. That was awesome. It's a lot of gems, a lot of packs. Getting pretty close to the gems I need now. Let's see what the packs have in store. Another Thief of Sanity. Do love thieves. I only have 2 of them, so that'll be my 3rd. And the other ones I created. Temple Garden, fan-freaking-tastic. I need rare lands all day. Another rare wild card, awesome. Shaman. Why not? Rare I don't have. Awesome. That was a lot of fun and worked out very well. Very happy with that run. Well, I'll end it there. Catch you guys later.